Hey guys, it's Bang for Buck PC Gamer. About to get into some Division gameplay. Just going to quickly go through the settings now. I'm using a resolution of 2560 by 1440. I am using DirectX 11 mode. All settings are at ultra, apart from SMAA, which is at a higher level, and I'm also using Nvidia HBAO Plus for ambient occlusion. Now, the reason I've chosen to play the Division is because this is a game that's known to suffer from stuttering with multi-GPU solutions, so micro stuttering is prominent in this game. That's what's known. Now, since I've got my Nvidia GTX 1080 SLI set up, one of the most reoccurring questions I've been asked is, how is the micro stutter? Is your experience smooth? What do you think of it so far? And I can honestly say it's so smooth you can barely tell that you're playing with two cards. Now, a lot of people have had SLI in the past and Crossfire in the past, so they do have an opinion of multi-GPU being quite, troublesome. But I would say things have improved quite a bit in the last 2 years since frame pacing and milliseconds and frame times have been made more apparent. Nvidia and AMD have worked pretty hard to reduce this as much as possible. When the 7990 came out, AMD brought out something called frame pacing in an effort to reduce the latency between the two cards. Nvidia have now released their high bandwidth bridge, and they've also done a lot of work on the drivers to reduce frame times as well. So this is why it's translating into a very smooth experience.
The cleaners keep starting fires and we don't have the resources to put them out. If we don't shut down their napalm production, we're one stiff breeze away from the entire borough going up.
The thing is, they got their main production facility in the middle of their HQ, which is where you're going.
Find it, close it down, and make sure they can't rebuild.
Which means taking out boss man Joe Farrow. If he walks, he'll just start it all over again.
Okay, usually I don't speak in my videos, but I think it's necessary that I try to explain what I'm trying to achieve here. So what I'm going to do is play the Division for an extended period of time, around about 30 minutes, just to try and convey to you guys how smooth this experience is. And this is one of the games that is not meant to be smooth, so this is trying to create almost a worst case scenario for you. Now obviously you can see both of my GTX 1080s are overclocked. Temps are pretty good. I've got one G1 and one Founders Edition. In an attempt to reduce temps, two Founders Editions get pretty warm, and fans are capped at 70% as a maximum, so things are pretty quiet as well, if you're wondering. So when it comes to frame micro stuttering, if you give a look at the milliseconds on the top field on my OSD next to the frames per second, as you can see now it's at 8 and hovering between 8 and 9. Now if it was jumping between, let's say, 9 and 45 or something like that, that's a clear indication of frame micro stuttering. So
the place should be packed with napalm tanks and gasoline. Any tanks you find, just take them out however you can. You don't want the cleaners to salvage that stuff when you're done. We've all seen the damage they can do.
As you can see, this isn't the case with me right now. Things are very, very smooth. So what I'm going to do is just do a bit of gameplay, and hopefully you guys can see just how well GTX 1080s and SLI are performing and how smooth the experience is.
I need you and your people to get out there and guard the perimeter. I got a bad feeling.
Just making you aware, I'm pretty new to the Division, so I may die once or twice. But I was very critical of the Division when it first released. I thought it was quite a terrible game. I did play it in its beta, and then I think about 2 weeks ago it released. It gave us a free weekend to try out, and since then the game has come such a long way. If you do play in 4K, you would have to agree this is one of the most good looking games around at this time. This game looks absolutely stunning in 4K. At 1440p it looks good as well, but at 4K it's something different. There's so much detail in this game. You wouldn't believe it if you haven't got the resolution for it to bring it out. So this is definitely a game I'm enjoying at the moment, and I probably should have bought it a bit sooner. As you can see, things are pretty smooth at the moment. No stuttering or anything like that. And again, as I said, this is meant to be a game that suffers from micro stuttering.
Easy there. What do you think of the bird? Does that look okay?
Hopefully my little turret down there should help me out. Just provide a little bit of suppression. Alright, took him out. Doing well so far. I haven't died yet, which is always a good thing. As you can see, GTX 1080 SLI that's cutting through this game like it's nothing, and we know this game's pretty demanding as well. So I've got to blow up all of these propane tanks. I think that's what the aim of the game is. Okay, so there's nothing down here that for me to destroy. Okay, so that's all the napalm tanks taken care of, so hopefully there's some more enemies for me to kill soon. So yeah, really enjoying The Division. Definitely a good game, definitely worth the money.
Heads up, people, we got company. Drop what you're doing and kill those sons of bitches.
So for anyone wondering why I've decided to go with the GTX 1080 SLI rather than sell my current 1080 and go with a GTX 1080 Ti or Titan X or possibly the new AMD Vega, or the reasoning is simple. GTX 1080 Ti is going to be pretty expensive in the UK. 1080 Founders Edition was £700 now, and I can't see the 1080 Ti being anything under $850. Now, looking at the Titan X performance, it is obviously really good, but at the same time doesn't perform enough performance when playing at ultra settings at 4K to get that steady 60 FPS. Because I've already invested in a single GTX 1080, it was pretty much the only decision that made sense, as the Titan X wouldn't give me what I needed for the amount of money I was going to pay for it.
Keep them away from the tank. You hear me? You can't let them get to the tank.
There's a guy with a rifle up there. I need to take him out. Just need to get closer. That's not good. I don't get it. It says hold F to revive. Okay, so just about survived that. These guys seem business now. I still got a bit of cold. Yeah, these guys are really trying to take me out, man. My own turret and take him out. Right, it's time to move forward now. This one guy up there I got to take out. Just need to get closer. How you doing? Where the hell is it? Where the hell is this guy, man? He's over there. He's been real sly. I just need to get up behind him. Close range so I can kill him.
Warning. Explosive chemical signature detected. Source identified.
So as you can see, things are still running pretty smooth. Frames per second are, you know, varying from 80 to 100, which is
Alert.
at 40p is obviously very good. Wish I could get a reload on my ammo, which I can. Just can't believe I haven't died yet. I usually die pretty quick.
Now you all know what we're doing here and how important it is. You all know what's going to happen if we don't burn this thing out. There's people counting on us. Our families, our friends, the whole damn world. So that's why we gotta hold the line against anyone. And I don't care if they say they're from the government. You know they're lying. We stop them here, we can still save the city. We can still save the world. We let them through. Then everything we've done for nothing. And we ain't gonna let that happen.
doing a good job of holding these guys off. Got 46 seconds to go. This is why I don't like talking when I'm gaming, it distracts me. But some people are a lot more skilled in it than I am. Got 16 seconds to go. Get the hell out of here now. Wow. That's quite the explosion. One more guy to kill, I think. This is the last enemy.
Just so you know, we can see the explosion from here. Now, there's probably more napalm tanks in the building. Take care of them first, then see what you can do about Pharaoh.
Temps are still good. 68 degrees on the G1 and 70 degrees on the Founders Edition. If you're wondering why the Founders Edition is running so cool, is as I said, I've got a bit more of aggressive fan profile. Both fans are capped at 70%, which means it's quite reasonable in terms of audio, but at the same time provides very good cooling. And as you can see, both cards are not always running at 100%, so things can remain a bit cooler than they would be if you were gaming with a single card.
Readings indicate an echo nearby.
Finally, we get rid of all this freaking stutter thing. Just keep your mind on the job. You don't want to get any of this on.
So I need to get in here and destroy any more napalm tanks that they have available. There's one here. One here. We'll see a few enemies that are taking exception to what I'm doing. What can they really do about it? Destroyed all the napalm tanks. I think there is one enemy knocking about. I've got to find him. Take him out.
Okay, people, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fall back, we're gonna meet up at the watchtower, and we're gonna hold them there. You hear me? That's where we're gonna make our stand, and that's where they're gonna wish they never messed with us. Listen up, whoever you are. I'm guessing you're fed, but really, it don't matter. You're doing the wrong thing, and you're gonna die because of it. The men you're facing, they're here to do what no one else had the stones to do. They could have left. They could have gone home to their families. But they stayed to burn this thing out, to make sure it got stopped here. They sacrificed themselves. And then you come along and try to fuck it all up. Because you're not hard enough to do what's gotta be done? It ain't gonna work. My boys are better than that. And we're gonna see this thing through over your dead body.
Mate, you talk too much. I'm gonna take out your boys one by one, because they're any guys. Then I'm gonna take you out. And that's how it's going down. So I did see one guy over here. Use my silencer. Still not allowed too much. What is this? Is this some kind of bulletproof glass or something? Yeah, seems that way. Okay, how do I get through here? Shoot this guy. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes you can hit them, sometimes you can't. Maybe I should go downstairs. Boys ain't looking too good right now, mate. Another turret for you. I'll get to this guy.
Just hold on 1 second. I need to be out there. It's taking so goddamn long. Sorry, I had a problem with the tank. Yeah, should be all good now. About fucking time.
This whole place is wired to blow, man. Boys are brave. Come down here. Waiting for you. Oh, yeah, boys ain't looking too good right now, man. How many more of there are you? So that's the boss, huh? That flame's got some serious range on it. Show your face, Joe. Coward. Taken
Warning.
out.
Detonation sequence triggered.
I better get the hell out of here. Man, that was one hard-ass mission.
Someone should have told Pharaoh that lighting up was bad for his health. With him out of the way, and their main source of napalm out of commission, the cleaners are going to be a lot easier to deal with. A lot of people on the streets are going to owe you their lives, whether they know it or not. Good work.
Man, that was a serious mission, man. So as you can see, things are still very, very smooth. What I want to do I'm gonna run back to the main base just so you can have a look at the performance in the streets and just how smooth it is. We'll take these guys out.
Agent, thank God you got that barrel character. We're gonna upload a video we found that incriminates a whole lot of them. Makes me sick to see it.
I'm not gonna play the video yet, just in case it spoils anything for anyone. There was just a slight stutter there, as you can see, so it's been like 25 minutes. That's probably the first stutter I've actually seen.
What's the point? Doesn't seem to matter where we go.
So easily getting 100 frames per second outside in the daytime. And remember, this is at 1440p as well. This is 1080p. And let's take these guys out.
That was easy.
Next shot, mate, you're dead. So usually I don't make videos this long, but this is just to kind of prove a point. Just how smooth GTX 1080 and SLI is, and this is meant to be one of the games that exhibit Micro Stutter. So all of you guys who doubt the experience is pretty smooth, there you go. This is a prime example of what you can expect.
Whoa, whoa, what's going on?
And there's enemies everywhere. I'm still relatively new to the game, I'm only level 12, so still pretty noob, but I done alright, didn't die. Hopefully the gameplay didn't suck too much, but The Division is a pretty good game if you give it a chance.
Keep doing what you're doing.
So anyway guys, that is pretty much it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the gameplay. That is a look at GTX 1080 in The Division at 1440p ultra settings in SLI. Hopefully you can now see that micro stuttering is pretty much a non-issue, and the gameplay experience is pretty exceptional. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.